Hey world, this is Casey. I'm laughing because my oldest son is really freaked out about the idea of me recording a video because he's really shy. Anyway, so this is day 3 of the video challenge, and the question is, or the subject I guess, because it's not really a question, is to talk about your first pet. My first pet was a golden retriever named Sarah Savannah. Um, her story is very interesting to me. Maybe it is to you. When I think I was like 3rd or 4th grade, I really wanted a dog. And we weren't like in the slums poor, but we didn't have a whole lot of money. And I wanted a golden retriever, and those dogs were like $200, $200 to $250. And first of all, my parents did not want animals at all, especially not my mom. She's like completely anti-animal. So I had to beg to get it, and finally they agreed if I would scoop the poop in our backyard, which was like a 1/4 acre, so it was a good sized backyard. If I would scoop the poop and be completely responsible for it, they would let me get a dog. So then I had to research and find out which dog was best for our family. I went through every breed in the AKC. I mean, I studied their temperament, their size, how easy it is to train them, how well they do with children, if they are like more of a loyal one-person dog, or if they can have several owners and not really show preference or whatever. I went through it with every single breed in the AKC, and ended up that golden retriever was the best one for our family and the way we lived. So I picked that one, and then I even had the little test that you do to see which dog is a good dog, and you know, see how responsive they are, and that I went through it, and I picked out a really good one. Somewhere here I still have the book that I wrote down, the different things that you do, or the different dogs that were available and how much they cost and their address and stuff like that. I still have that in a book that my oldest son now has. Anyway, so Sarah was a wonderful dog, and she was my best friend for a long time. My mom did not deal with her at all. I scooped the poop every week, once or twice a week. I had a whole get-up. It was like a clothespin over my nose and rubber gloves, the whole get-up. I looked like a Ghostbuster. And so that was Sarah, and her favorite thing was Doritos. She would do some amazing tricks for some Doritos. But fast forward a couple of years, and my parents got divorced, and my mom got custody of us first, and so I went to school one day, and then do you mind? One moment. So I went to school one day, and I came home and she was gone. They gave my dog away. They didn't tell me. They gave me a chance to say goodbye. I went to school one day and I came home and my dog was gone. So yeah, I think if I have trust issues, here is where it started. And they never really apologized for that either. They're just like, yeah, well, you know, we're moving and Sarah can't come, and that was just the end of it. So that was really hurtful. This is what I'm talking about. I'm just now coming into realizing that a lot of the things that I went through as a child were like abusive, like emotionally abusive, and I love my parents. I have a great relationship with both of them, and I know that they were just doing the best they could with what they had, but that was really brutal. Who does that? I would never do that to my kids. So anyway, So they gave Sarah away, and the person that they gave him to, this is the story that I heard, and I'm not even sure. I'm doubtful that it's true now, but I don't want to ask for details, ask what the actual thing happened, because it's already painful enough. But I was told that Sarah was given to my sister's best friend, Stacy, and after she had been there for some time, she got bit by a snake and she died. I don't know. But I've never heard of another dog being bit by a snake, so I'm doubtful that that's true. But like I said, losing Sarah that way was traumatic enough. So I don't want to know the truth about that. I think it would be too hurtful if something else besides what I was told happened. But anyway. Sorry to rain on your parade, but that's the truth about my first pet. Sarah was a great dog, and ever since then, the only dogs my family have ever owned are golden retrievers, because it was such a good pick for our family. But that's it. That's day 3. See you tomorrow. Bye.